Currently I'm researching performance theory in young adult literature. I noticed that young adult literature really endorses the performance of multiple identities and multiple roles, which is really important for young adults to have in their lives, because as you grow you have more than one role. And so young adult literature shows young adults and adults how people do this all of the time. It's really fascinating. The books that I am using, I mapped out over a period of time, over the past 30 years. I started with The Giver by Lois, Lowry, and I decided to use that book because it's such a classic and has been talked about with how the lead character, Jonas, forms this identity because of his situation. And I paired it with another book called The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer, where another character has been assigned an identity because he's actually a clone. The next series of books I am using is The Hunger Games. All three of those, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. And in these three books, the main character, Katniss, is performing resistance. And there's a lot of tie-in between reality TV and all of the books. But reality TV is not really reality, it's in all actuality a performance. And then the last book I'm using is Little Brother by Cory, Doctorow. What I've seemed to find in all of the books I've read and all the research I've read is that performance allows you to control your environment. And when you can control your environment, you can become more comfortable in any setting. I was looking into doing dystopia this summer, and someone told me, you need to set up a course with Dr. Ames. So I wrote an independent study with her, and we studied dystopia and young adult literature, which really helped me to get ready to write my thesis. She knows what is hot right now. She knows what is important, what I should be looking for. She has helped me to become a better scholar and a better researcher because of her standards. I was always the person that was able to see the forest, but not necessarily the trees. And the time that I've had to spend in the English department doing close reading and really critically thinking about my subject has enabled me to analyze each tree and see how that affects the forest. That's made me who I am now. I've definitely, my undergrad years were valuable to me as a student, but my graduate coursework has changed me in more ways than I can say.